She looked me dead in the eye one evening and said, "I'm not the kind of woman who cooks or cleans. I'm too good for that." That single sentence told me everything I needed to know. But before we got there, let me take you back. My name's Ethan. I'm 28, and for 8 whirlwind months, I was in a relationship with a woman named Vanessa. She was 26, sharp, beautiful, carried herself with a kind of self-assured glow that could turn heads across any room. We met through mutual friends, hit it off quickly, and before we knew it, we were living together. First, things felt effortless. We were in that phase where even their annoying habits seemed cute. I work in IT and have a flexible remote schedule. Naturally, I ended up doing more around the apartment, cooking dinner most nights, keeping the place tidy, taking care of laundry, and doing the grocery shopping. Vanessa worked in marketing and kept herself busy, so I figured we were balancing things out in our own way. I didn't mind, until one Tuesday changed everything. I had a long day ahead and sent her a simple text, "Could you handle dinner tonight? I've got back-to-back calls until late." Her reply, "Babe, I don't cook. That's not my thing." At first, I assumed she was being playful, so I followed up with a light suggestion. "Even something basic? We could make it together." She set her phone down and got real serious. Fast. "Listen," she said. "I didn't get a degree to play house. Cooking and cleaning? That's not who I am. If that's what you want, maybe you should have dated a maid." That hit harder than it probably should have. Not because she didn't like cooking, plenty of people don't, but because she seemed to genuinely believe that handling everyday responsibilities made her less of a woman, or two above it. Meanwhile, she was eating food I made, living in a place I paid most of the rent for, nearly 70%, and wearing clothes I washed. That moment flipped a switch inside me. I smiled. "You're right," I told her. "You are too good for that." She smirked, thinking she'd won the argument. But I wasn't done. "Which is why, starting now, I won't insult you by asking you to do any of those things. And I'll stop doing them for you, too." Her expression shifted instantly. The next morning, I made myself a full breakfast, packed my own lunch, and left without a fuss. Around noon, she texted, "Hey, where's my lunch?" I responded, "Didn't forget, just respecting your standards." That night, I grilled myself a steak, plated some vegetables, and sat down to eat. She walked in and stared at me. "Where's mine? You said you don't cook." "I'm just making sure I don't push those boundaries." She ended up ordering delivery, for the first time with her own card. Thursday came and it was laundry day. I did mine, folded everything, and left her overflowing hamper untouched. She asked, "You didn't do mine?" "Nope, just respecting your principles." "You're being ridiculous." "No, I'm being respectful. You're too good for house chores, remember?" By Friday, she was still wearing the same clothes. The apartment was beginning to smell, especially her side of the sink piled high with takeout boxes. That night, she asked if we could talk. "This whole thing is childish," she said. "You're making a point." "Nope," I said calmly. "I'm just honoring your words. I didn't mean you should stop completely." "So you're too good for it, but I'm not?" She didn't have a response. By Sunday, she was falling apart. Her credit cards were almost maxed out from nonstop food orders. She had no clean clothes left, and she sat there eating ramen, muttering, "Are you happy now?" I answered, "This is your choice, and you don't even have to cook ramen, just pour water." The following week got messier. She skipped work because she had nothing decent to wear and posted on social media, claiming I was financially abusive and controlling. Some people believed her. Others asked questions, like why she wasn't contributing despite living rent-subsidized. That post disappeared within hours. Her mom, Eleanor, called me soon after. "Are you starving my daughter?" she demanded. I calmly told her what happened. The exact words Vanessa used, how she proudly claimed chores were beneath her. Eleanor went quiet. That Friday, Vanessa's friend Lauren was waiting at our place when I got home. "You need to stop this," she said. "Vanessa's miserable. She has money, a working phone, food apps, a laundry machine. Her suffering is entirely self-inflicted." A real man would take care of his woman, Lauren snapped. A real partner contributes. This isn't the 1800s. Later, Lauren texted me privately, "Is this why my boyfriend's suddenly doing laundry on his own?" Apparently, my actions inspired a chain reaction. Guys across our circle started setting new standards at home, and it revealed a lot about the dynamics that had quietly gone unchallenged. By day 10, Vanessa hit her breaking point. Our apartment reeked. She had nothing clean. Her credit cards were shot. She started calling in sick to work. Her brilliant solution? "My mom's coming to stay. She'll fix this." Eleanor showed up Thursday afternoon. When I got home, the place was spotless. Vanessa was wearing clean clothes, and her mom was cooking dinner. Eleanor said, "We need to talk." I explained calmly again. I hadn't changed, I just stopped doing things for someone who said she was too good for them. Vanessa tried to stay smug. "I did say that. So you either meant it or you didn't," I said. "Which one is it?" She had no answer. By the end of that week, more of our friends had gone through similar confrontations. Some relationships ended. Some improved. But the illusion was gone. Vanessa gave me a final ultimatum. "Either stop this pettiness, or I'm moving out." I smiled. "That's your call." She left. Her mom helped her pack, but they couldn't even bring everything. Half her wardrobe was too dirty to take. A month passed. Her life began to unravel. She got kicked out of her parents' house after 2 weeks. Eleanor apparently got a front-row seat to how little Vanessa could do for herself. At work, she was let go, missed deadlines, absences, excuses. The whole "I'm too good for life skills" act didn't win any sympathy there. She turned to dating apps, claiming to be a queen looking for a servant. Sorry, provider. One guy ghosted her after she asked him to cut her steak at a restaurant, saying knives weren't her thing. Her social life took a hit, too. Girls' nights fizzled out. None of her friends could host or clean up after themselves. The entire system fell apart. Meanwhile, my apartment's peaceful. My meals are fresh, the space is clean, and I'm seeing someone new. Someone who brings her own gym bag and her own sense of responsibility. She respects the way I live and actually appreciates the effort I put in. Last week, Vanessa messaged me. She said therapy helped her realize her issues came from a deep-rooted fear of being undervalued. She wanted to meet up. "Just coffee." I replied, "I'm too good for that." Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all. Just let people experience what they insisted on. Let the truth do the work.